if you're a fan of basketball in the country, and there's a name that is very famous, especially when it comes to women's basketball, and that is Felmas Koranga. She's not new to you. She's a former Kenya Ports Authority player. She's been playing at the Troy Trojans basketball team in the United States. And in this week's episode of Sports Export, she sheds light into her high-flying basketball career in the American basketball scene.
My name is Felmas Koranga. I'm a student athlete at Troy University in Troy, Alabama. I play women's basketball and I'm a power forward.
What is a typical training program for Felmas, considering how tough it can be to balance basketball and studies?
We have different training sessions that include weight and conditioning, which is separate from basketball practice. And during official practice, it all sums up to 20 hours a week. Other than that, we'll try once in a while or a couple of times a week, get in the gym extra, just do my individual work.
Having played in the United States for a couple of years, I was curious to find out, how does she compare her experience in Kenya and the US?
So playing abroad gives you the opportunity to grow your game, exposes you to competitive levels. You're able to explore, different levels. Resources are there; they're readily available. Actually, it's just for you as an athlete to use them. Back home, I have experienced it. When home during the summer, just getting access to Nyayo Stadium to practice, it's a whole process.
After basketball practice and matches coupled up with classes in between, how is Felma's life outside the basketball court?
So outside of basketball activities, like I mentioned, I'm a student athlete, so I will be doing my schoolwork and getting on top of assignments. Other than that, I will probably do yoga once or twice a week.
Culture shock is often felt at the borders between two countries, but sometimes it doesn't fully hit until you've been in a place for a while. Was this the case for Felmas?
Cultural differences, yes. A few here and there got me. I will start with food. So I'm used to, back home, what we eat and all that, but when I got here, I had to adjust to burgers and all these fast foods. Sometimes you go to the dining hall or the cafeteria and you find things that you're not really looking forward to eating, but within a few months I adjusted to that. It was just hard for me to speak English throughout. I was used to speaking Swahili to everyone, and then I'm here and I have to speak English to everyone. I forgot myself sometimes, but other than that, playing style, I was able to adjust really quick. I think it only took a month and I felt like I was already coping with the system.
How does she cope with homesick?
I struggled with loneliness in my first year, but after that it was really easy for me to get back. I give it all to my family, especially my mom and my dad. We would spend hours on FaceTime video talking. I would call them at midnight, sometime 2 a.m. They were always awake to hear what I had to say.
As an accomplished student athlete, what has been her biggest win so far?
I have a couple of those. First of all, just coming from Kenya and being impactful in the programs that I've been to is a memory in its own. It's something I'm grateful and thankful for. And I also cannot forget the COVID year 2020-2021 season. We won the tournament. We were the Sun Belt tournament champions. we went to the NCAA tournament, and it was a great experience. I loved playing on that platform, and I also cannot forget being able to graduate. I graduated in 2021, December of 2021, with a degree that I've been passionate about for quite a long time now, but I couldn't pursue it in back in Kenya. So I was really, it's one of my greatest memories, and the fact that right now I am able to advance it into a master's degree.